My name is Tony Cantu. Started running an AI agency, basically where I build out like an AI growth system for realtors. I'm so close to getting my first client. I've been on 2 sales calls in the first month. This is my first month update of my AI agency, and I'm gonna just show you the ups and downs, what I've been doing for the last, I guess you could say 30 days since I started this exact offer for realtors, how it's been going and what I want to change coming soon, my plans, just really quickly. So essentially, I started off. So I've been wanting to start an AI agency since like April or March, right? It's now August 27th, and you know, reason being is it takes some startup costs. So that's because if you want to get clients fast, you're gonna want to spend money on ads. However, as I'm in college and I'm 18 and I'm broke and I don't have money for ads. I don't have $1,000 to $2,000 to spend. And I know they're gonna say, hey, go get a job, go work at McDonald's, go flip some burgers. I promise you I don't have enough time to. And if I did, I would have to get a part-time job and it would take me like 2 months, 2 to 3 months of working to get 2 to 3K. So, so what I'm doing is I'm going the cold outreach way. You might be saying, what the fuck? Why are you doing that? However, I've already booked some calls. I've maybe called 700 people in the last 30 days. When it comes to cold calling, you might be like, that's rookie numbers. However, if you tried calling the same amount of people as me, you're not going to book the same amount of people as me. And I've booked people. However, I had to learn the hard way that not all of them are going to show up. Bunch of reschedules, bunch of cancellations, bunch of unqualified leads, obviously, since it's cold outreach. However, I started dialing, like, I see L's as, you learn before you earn. You know what I mean? So I like failure. Some people are going to see failure. They're going to get on these cold calls. They're going to get hung up on. They're going to get cursed out. And they're going to quit, right? That's not me. I'm always going to go. I believe in if you just keep going every single fucking day, you get 1% better each day and you just keep going. It's impossible to fail if you just keep going. You never quit. So essentially, I really started grinding in like June. That's when I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do this for the rest of my life. I'm not going to work for somebody else for the rest of my life. So I really started dialing in like, okay, I need to work my ass off. And I have been for the last, when was June 2nd? That was the day that I was like, fuck this. I woke up like at 5 a.m. I mapped out everything, but I did have like a different offer for the past from June 2nd to like July 24th, because July 25th is when I switched to this offer. Um, Went back to the AI growth system, and what I was doing before was kind of like appointment setting, AI automations and stuff like that. But I then soon realized that roofers and everybody that I was targeting, home service businesses, sales based businesses like realtors, roofers, whatever, automations are cool, right? You can sell little chatbots, you can sell receptionists or whatnot. That's cool, but it's not going to make the business any money. What I want to do is I want to become a crucial part of a business in their operations, in their sales, in their marketing. So crucial that if they ever let me go, they would be go straight down. You know what I mean? So essentially, what I do, I bring in clients with my media buying expertise. I found out that I'm good at paid ads, and I know people that are good at paid ads. Bring in leads. I bring in customers. Then I build out an AI growth infrastructure. Basically, AI voice agents, AI callers, some AI automations. Now that's when I put in the AI automations and a bunch of other stuff, right? Operations, email, chatbots, whatever, right? Just to save time. So we make you money. I'll show you exactly how AI is going to actually qualify, engage with those leads that we generate for that company, and it's going to instantly book them onto their calendar. It's going to integrate with their calendar and everything in the CRM, everything. And then from there, we can also help me and my team. I have high ticket closers on my team, so we can, if need be, I can place closers into their, or just use AI to refine their scripts, their shitty scripts that they have right now. Um, but other than that, I just generate more money, more revenue for these companies, and also save them time. But mostly, I strive on just cutting those costs when it comes on unnecessary like VAs and just unnecessary hires, and then providing them that system that saves them a bunch of money year to year, but it's gonna also make them a fuck ton of money. And I'm the middleman and I get paid. So it's like arbitrage in a way. You can make so much money being the middleman, you have no idea. But I had two sales calls with realtors. And it takes reps. I'm not gonna close the first call, right? And I got down on myself, but I've been working on my sales skills. I've been working on objection handling, discovery. The discovery phase is crazy. I'll get into what happened on my second call. My first call went pretty good, and it was just that he was on a yearly contract, and he was like, I don't know why he didn't tell me this beforehand. I was so close to booking my first, closing my first 5K deal right there. Um, and essentially, he was on a yearly contract. He was like, "Yeah, follow me in a couple of months. When my contract ends or whatnot." And I was pissed, but I was like, it's my first call. Then the next week, I had like 5 calls booked. I had like 5 calls booked that same week that I got on the sales call with that guy. But like, a bunch of them were no shows. 3 of them were no shows. 2 of them rescheduled. So I then had to dial in and refine my funnel and my qualification and all that. So I started making them watch a mandatory VSL, like a pre-call video, going over the system, telling them to show up, kind of like having that authority since I'm younger. And then also then I started qualifying them literally on the call. Like, hey, I have some questions for you. I have to do this with everybody just to make sure we're the right fit and we don't waste each other's time. Then I just say, like, how many deals have you closed last year? What's your average house value that you sell? What's your average commission? Is it like industry standard, like 2 to 3%? And then, are you willing to invest right now in growth? Because obviously, everything's good. If they're making money, that's good. But if they're not willing to invest at the moment, then why the hell would they get on a call with me? You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to waste my time. I wouldn't want to waste their time. And it's simple. So, just, what I struggled with in the beginning, obviously, since it's my first month in this, however, I am very knowledgeable when it comes to ads, when it comes to the AI and everything. So, selling the offer is not hard for me. It's just, getting to dig into their pain points. That was a little hard for me, but I'm obviously getting better at that as well. So there's no doubt in my mind that 6 months from now, in like December, January, February, I will be printing so much money with the same business model. And I'm committed. And you can say how, okay, you can say that you're committed. I don't care. Dude, it is 3:49 a.m. right now. I'm in my college apartment's like game room area because it looks super professional in here. It's like a conference style kind of table that I'm sitting on right now. Um, and I didn't have to wake up at 2:30 a.m. to film videos, right? And it's now 3:45, 3:50. So I've been here for like an hour and a half filming videos when my roommates are asleep. 99%, everybody's asleep. Nobody's here. I haven't seen one soul except for me. I woke up, I was sleepy as hell, I'll be honest, but I got up and I got to work. And here I am working, 3 a.m. No, I bet none of my competitors are up right now, unless they're on the other side of the world. But that means they're already at a disadvantage. So I'm putting in the work every single day. Eventually, I did book 2 calls yesterday and today with really warm leads. I had a new tactic, kind of where I steal leads. It's kind of bad, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? I steal leads from other agencies that are running ads and that are profitable. That way I know that it's working. I go on Ads Manager and I see that they've been running these ads for a while. And then I hit them up myself on Instagram or Facebook. And I either cold call them or I cold DM them. If they don't have a number on their profile, I'll cold DM them, send them some voice notes, and then engage with them. That's what I did. And one said that she literally is about to get off a marketing contract. So that's great. That means she's ready to invest. She was already asking about pricing and everything. So I'll go over that. And as long as I get a deal, who cares if I have to drop the price? As long as, I get a freaking deal. And then I also got another guy. He's a contractor, but I know I can help him as well since I've helped my one of my family members who's also like a roofer slash contractor. So I know I can do it. I'm confident in my ability. I'm not in any way doubting any of my abilities when it comes to fulfilling. I'm a professional problem solver. I know I can get this stuff done. I'm entrepreneurial, and I just, like I said, I'm committed. If I have to wake up at 3 a.m. to talk to my offshore fucking media buyers in Pakistan or India, if I have to, I will, because I want to scale as fast as possible. Once I get my first couple of deals, first and second, I'm going to reinvest into paid ads and go from there. You know what I mean? Join this one mentorship from these two guys that I've been watching since April when I went into the AI agency. And then, dude, who knows? If this is my first 30, today's my 30th day and I'm already booking calls, getting on sales calls. And I'm gonna close soon. And my offer is right now 3K, but I'm gonna raise it to 5K after my first deal. Then it could be like 6K, then 10K. You know what I mean? Keep going up and up. The more results I get, and eventually, dude. And I don't have to just stick to roasters. I can go to roofers. I can go to medical. Um, I can go to the medical niche. I can do whatever I want at that point when I'm scaling. So for right now I'm just trying to get any deal that I can, really, as long as they're trying to grow and I know I can get them the results. I'm gonna get them results. So pretty much, I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to grow, and I'm insanely confident that 6 months from now I'll be clearing 10K a month profit. I promise. So if you have any questions for me, what I do, how I can help you, if you're a realtor, you're a contractor, you're a roofer, let me know, man. I'd love to set up a call with you, show you what I do. But I'm ready to help these businesses reach new limits. I'm ready to stack my testimonials, stack my social proof, and soon I'm going to be a millionaire. So, and I'm 18 right now, freshly 18, freshman in college. But I'm gonna show you that it's all in here. It's all in here. It's all mindset. It's all belief. Anyways, I'm not gonna lie, my phone storage is running out since I'm filming this on my phone. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully month 2 update. I'm already getting some deals. If not, I'm probably this close. But I already have 2 calls booked for next week. So I'll let you know how that goes. And I'll even share my sales script